Is that someone can see survey responses and free text responses in the mindLAMP app from a user, all of which fundamentally depend on the exact type of activity, the text that was prompted, and all of which can be found on the user's portal page. So, for example, we have this investigator, or if you like, administrator account. We have this batch of users that we have for demonstration. This is the mindLAMP supported clinic that we run out of the lab. I'm going to go and I'm going to search a user. This is just my demo account. You could just as easily search with their mindLAMP ID. We're going to actually go into the account, and we're going to go to the portal page. Now, there are a set of different activities here. If I wanted to just see itemized survey responses, I might go into this weekly depression survey. Now I can see the total score here, but if I want to see the exact responses, I can click over and switch views, and I can look at the user's response to each individual question and the date at which they gave that response. So, for example, how often in the last week have you been bothered by little interest or pleasure in doing things? For this test account on June 30th, I entered a 2. And you can see that because all of these questions are numerical, they follow the exact same format. Now, if I want to see free text responses, what I can do is first go to this. Self-monitoring is technically, well, presented as an intervention. It's really just a survey for the purposes of what was actually built in mindLAMP. And so now I can see that the prompt, the free text response, was thoughts. What thoughts are you having? Late again, I will never amount to anything. In this test that I did 2023, I just wrote I'm late. In this test that I did earlier this morning, I wrote I'm very restless and I don't feel like I can focus long enough on anything for demonstration. And you can see that there are 4 other open text responses. You can see the user's responses here. These are pretty short, but in principle, users could include much larger text responses in here. And as a final example, there is the journal activity, which is essentially just an open text response in which the user is unprompted. You can see that the responses are broken down by responses across all time, responses this month, and responses at other times. So that gives a bit of a breakdown of the different ways in which you can see survey responses and free text responses in mindLAMP.